Hi everyone, thank you for stopping by my channel. My name's Hillary. I'm with Wild Orange Emporium. I sell on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, Facebook Marketplace, out of my front door, the back of my car, never mind. So anyways, welcome to my channel. Glad that you're here. This video will be a review of January 2021. I'm highlighting what I sold, how I tried to improve my business, and some things I have learned along the way and want to share with you. Plus, I have a bonus. I have a guest today who will be speaking to us at the end. And of course, at any time, if what I'm talking about doesn't interest you, just fast forward to the parts that might. My guest speaker will be at the end of this episode. So, how was your January? Were your sales slow? Since I really have only been selling part-time for a year, my sales for January were better than last year. Just kidding. But really, they were. But definitely December to January has slowed way down. That's natural in the retail world. When I owned my own bookstore, that was the case too. Everybody's buying for Christmas and holidays, and then in January it slumps. And then it'll start to pick back up towards Easter and then summer. It's very cyclical, and obviously with eBay and the other platforms, if you're selling clothes, it depends on seasonal. Now there are some places in the country that, like Florida, they're going to be warm all year round, and they may have a little bit of coolness, but kind of sell to the seasons, and then purchase to the off seasons. So in the summer, buy your winter stuff if you can. But it also depends on how much storage space you have. Like I said before, I'm in my house, so actually this room has a lot of my commission work stored up here, and I have a clothing rack right over there, which I can show you sometime. So anyways, I digress. So I also have a laptop in front of here with my notes. So on average for January, I'm selling one item a day, except for the weekends, which I feel like the weekend sales start on Thursday. People are getting ready to be done with working. So typically over the weekend, I'll have anywhere from 7 to 12 packages go out. And one thing, my life-saving, time-saving tip is schedule the post office pickups. The mailman, mailwoman, mail carrier will come directly to your door. And I have scheduled it Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Those are the days that I'm home full-time. And I have them pick up, and anywhere from 2 to 4:30 they come pick up. And it saves me that trip. Now really, our post office is only a few miles down the street, but even the mental space of not having to worry about it, or if I'm out, since my husband works from home, he can put the box out at 2, or if I decide to go out, I can put the box out. I'm in a pretty safe neighborhood. We don't have any porch pirates here as far as I know. They will come and pick up everything, and they are supposed to scan it, and typically when I check later, things have been scanned once they get back to the post office. So anyways, again, I want to reiterate that I am part-time selling. I nanny twice a week and also volunteer part-time with my church. So I'm not putting in a full 8-hour day of listing. And a lot of times when you're thinking about what you're doing as a reseller, it's not just listing. You're sourcing, which means you're buying items. You could be at a thrift store or a regular store like Target or one of those other stores, Ross, Marshalls. You could be picking up auctions. You could be doing garage sales or estate sales. That's all part of how you're sourcing and how you're working. And then there's shipping. Shipping can take a while to package everything up, weigh it, and get the labels going. So I was able to average about 10 items a day, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, getting them listed and up. So like I said, those are my main eBay days. I don't have any extra help. Sometimes my nephews will come over and help steam clothes, and I pay them a small amount, or I trade, because sometimes I like some of the items I get on my auctions. But I know on days that I list clothes, it's a lot more work than just listing if an item has a barcode. So clothes, you have steaming, you have measuring, you have pictures, and I tend to like to take 10 pictures or so. I want to get all the details. I want them to be able to see it clearly and point out any flaws. So I'm going to share some of the clothing items I sold this month, and I should have the pictures come up here. I did some screenshots. So the first one is a Nike women's golf top. It has new with tags. It might have been from an outlet because it had the black line through the tags. And I've had this top since May. I probably had it listed too high, but I sold that for $20. I also had this Sam Hornish 2006 Indy 500 t-shirt. I sold that for $15. I purchased it for $3.99 at a thrift store, and I've had it since November. Next is this super cute Lilly Pulitzer dress. New with tags, again, a line through the price tag, so which most likely means it's from sort of an outlet. I did pay up for this. I paid $19. I've had it since July. I probably didn't get it listed in July. And I sold it for $46. All of these include shipping. The buyer pays for shipping. So those are some of my clothing sales for the month on eBay. I only sold 2 clothing items on Mercari. But this is one of my free tips. Source what makes you happy. I sold this Disney shirt on Mercari, and it sold like in just a few days from when I had it listed. So again, source what makes you happy. I love Disney. I would totally move to Florida just so I could go to Disney every week, and also to go to the beach and see the dolphins. Okay, so anyway, I love to sell Disney stuff. It makes me smile just thinking about someone else smiling when they open up Mickey Mouse or Moana or any of the Disney items. So not everything I have that is Disney is going to sell. For fun, I have this Gaston shirt that says winner of the Nobel Prize. I think that's hilarious. But I've had it for months, and I just really don't think $15 is too high. But the thing is that because thrifting and reselling is more popular or trendy, people want thrift store prices on eBay for items. And I don't think they understand or take into consideration, just like any of us, we want our items fast, cheap, and but still well made. So I probably will have to lower it. I usually take offers on t-shirts, but I at least want to double my profits. So one thing to remember is don't worry. One thing I like to remind myself is eventually it will sell. Most of the items I listed at the beginning of last January are gone, and I don't even remember, what I sold back then. There are a few things that I have still, like an Air Jordan Nike Cincinnati Bearcat, so it's a very kind of small niche. 1980s wing, it has a spreading wing parts. I still have that because I'm asking, like $150 for that. And because it's worth it, but it's a medium, so it's a very small population. And they have to be on eBay or one of the other ones to like it. So the other thing is to remember is make sure your items are not ripped, not terribly stained. Good pictures and complete transparency help you sell and will limit your returns. So on Poshmark, I finally sold this fabulous faux fur jacket. It's burgundy, and so many people were interested in it and would send lowball offers. Someone I think even sent like a $5 offer. I was like, $5? So when I have a new item with tags, I tend to list it pretty high at first because you just never know what people are looking for or are willing to pay. But I did end up selling it for $25, which is fabulous since I paid $1. It was an Amazon return, new with tags. A couple other items that sold for large profit, and one of them was from the auction haul video I did, the 1, 2, 3 part videos. So the Dermalogical sold for $21.50 on auction, and I think I got it, like I said, 5 cents to 25 cents. I'm marking those I'm marking those that I bought them for 5 cents to 25 cents, which I will show you later on my spreadsheet that I have. Also, these vitamin D supplements, I had 4 bottles and sold them within 30 minutes of listing. So I did lots of 2. Honestly, maybe I should have priced them higher, but the comps look pretty close to right on for these 2 bottles. But I mean, I was shocked. And I went online to look, should I buy some more and resell them? But I honestly, I don't have any clue why they sold so fast. Okay, so back to more of the behind the scenes business side. So when I'm talking about reviews, and I'm going to do this each month, I will have how to help your business grow, in a sense. How can you improve yourself as an entrepreneur? Okay, cut. Okay, back to the monetary side, the business side of how I'm doing. So I do not have a high average sales, but typically mine run about $15 each week. So that means if I sold 20 items, and then how much I sold them for, the average per item runs about $15. And I know a lot of people can have way higher amounts. So I've been trying to think about sourcing higher price goods, but I really enjoy the thrill of getting things for 5 cents and flipping them for $15 to $20. And that's okay. You do you. What works for you? If I had an opportunity where someone was like, hey, you can get these for 20 and sell them for 1,000. Okay, that's unrealistic. 50, 100, let's say 20 for 100, but I have to buy 500 items. That's a lot of money to put out. I'm just not really in that spot. But if I'm buying 50 items for 5 cents, the loss ratio is not that bad. So it'll continue to grow, and I will continue to learn and build up my resources to invest in inventory, and it'll be great. I'm enjoying myself. That's part of working for yourself, is you need to enjoy yourself. Yes, you need to make a profit. Yes, you need to have a great business model. Again, I am not doing this to keep the roof over my head. I'm doing this to help pay for the roof, pay off my car, and help my girls pay for college. So if this is your only source of income, then definitely really look at what you're sourcing so you can get a higher return on your investment. It goes a long way to do that research. So each month I want to share how I'm growing the entrepreneurial side of my business. I think I said that before. This month I finished reading this book, Management Mess to Leadership Success by Scott Miller. He also hosts a podcast called On Leadership. He is a Franklin Covey guy. He works for the Franklin Covey company. I will put a link in the show notes for Amazon. And yes, I would get a small portion of the sales if you purchase it that way. But I highly recommend just go to your library. You are already paying for it with your taxes, and it's where I get 99% of my books. My husband likes to say we built our local library from all the late fees when the kids were little. So anyways, support your local library. And if they don't have it in stock or circulations, you can get it from most other libraries in your state. They have sharing. It really is a great tool, the library. Okay, I digress. What did I like and not like about this book? It is really geared for people in management, i.e. the title, management. So I personally picked it up to understand more about my position in my church as a volunteer and helping others. I want to constantly improve how I relate to people, and I completely understand church is not a business, but there are a lot of aspects in there. We are all human and tend to operate similarly in large groups, so I think you kind of understand. But also it helps me learn and continue to grow. So how would I apply this to my entrepreneurial side? The book is broken down into 30 challenges. And he has kind of a roadmap there, like 30, which he then explains some of his failures and successes, which I appreciate. He is very vulnerable in this book, and it's nice to see. So, for example, one of the days is demonstrate humility. How do I use that in my business? How do you demonstrate humility in your business? I'm all by myself, but I'll explain. I'm pretty strong-willed and prideful sometimes, and can think or come across as I know everything. So how does that serve me? When I'm learning a completely new business, i.e. reselling, I need to learn from others. I need to be humble. I need to understand from people that do it better or different from me, because I can't act like I know it all, because I don't. Another key one for me this month has been making high value decisions. That's one of the days, one of the challenges. For example, if I'm buying all these auctions and I'm listing them in a timely manner, or am I listing them in a timely manner, or am I just buying? Well, I enjoy the buying, but how does that serve my business? How does that serve my business? Buying. It doesn't. It serves me, and I enjoy it. I love going shopping, but I need to look big picture. What are my goals with the money I'm making? Is it to turn a profit or just buy stuff? Yes, it's to turn a profit so I can reinvest in my business. And I said before, I'd like to pay off my car, pay off my house, help my girls, help others, be able to freely give if someone needs help, all those sorts of things. And I'm also helping others with the commission work. They're decluttering, and I'm able to help them, give them some money in their pockets too. So, I am the CEO of this company, Wild Orange Emporium. And if I am working for someone else, how would I expect the CEO to work, to manage? I would want them not to be a management mess. So I need to not be a mess. I want to work and relate to the people around me, just like a CEO in any other company. So I don't have any employees, but I'm constantly out and about. I am the CEO of Wild Orange Emporium.